people. It's Newbie back again, a little sooner than I expected because, yeah, I'm still working on that book and it's going slow. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a little update. I went over to Tom Strover's for an operating session last Friday, and I took the camera, I shot some video, and I thought I'd show you what was going on. And I mean, look at that little engine. You saw that in the intro. That is really neat. I wish I had taken some better footage of that engine running a little closer up, and without all the cards in front of it and stuff like that. I'm sorry. Maybe next time when I'm over there, if I remember, I'll take some good footage of that little train running, because that thing is really neat. I really like that. But anyway, so what we did, we went to do an operating session over at Tom's house, and if you've been watching all my videos, you've seen it before. I put a couple of blips on there from there, but I just set up the camera and ran some footage of some trains running by, and well, here, look at this.
Do you have your own layout?
Yeah.
Where is it?
St. Charles.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying something a little different today. I'm going to try doing a voiceover on the video so that I can explain what's going on as we're watching this video. In the background right now, you see a train going by. I'm operating today at Tom's as the yard master for the Grand Junction yard. The Grand Junction yard you see here is kind of empty right now, so I have to wait for a while so some trains can come in. Now, the train you see going by is eventually going to end up in the Grand Junction yard. You'll see him come in a little while into track 7 on Grand Junction yard, which is the track far to the right in the yard. Right here you see I'm spotting some cars. There were I think 4 or 5 cars there in the yard that are destined to go to the Denver yard. And so we're making up a train. I'm making up a train right here to go to Denver. The cars in the foreground, you see with the cards by them, are also going to Denver. There's 8 or 10 cards already there. So I'm going to be bringing the cars that were sitting there in the yard back down that siding, and put them with the cars there in the foreground, making up a train to go to Denver sometime in the future.
What's going on here?
Now I'm placing the cards next to the cars so that we can make sure that we get those cards to their right destination, which, as I said before, is the Denver yard.
My last assignment here was this. That's you, right?
Now coming into view, you see, I believe that's an eastbound train. That train will also end up eventually into the Grand Junction yard after a couple more laps of the railroad.
By Grand Junction, approaching.
Now the operation here, we have a dispatcher, and the dispatcher is of course controlling the entire railroad, and we have radios You'll see you'll see a picture of me here in a little while. You'll see me step into frame. You'll notice that I have on a headset. We actually have a radio communication with the dispatcher, so that the dispatcher can keep track of where the trains are on the entire railroad.
Oh, okay. It's on this side.
Yeah.
And here you see a train coming in from the west into the Grand Junction yard. He's coming in on track 7, as I said he would be coming in when we saw him going by a while ago.
It's me being in. Tom's been telling me all kinds of things. David said he's coming tomorrow, so it's nice. Yeah, good. But he was at Bill Lawrence's, wasn't he, without Andrew? Yeah. I mean, good for him that he's kind of doing things on his own, too.
Yeah, it's good to have there.
My train will fit on this track, is that okay? Okay.
The train is actually too long to fit on the single siding, so I'm going to have to break it up later on. But for right now, he's going to be taking up 2 of the sidings, and then I'll break the train later so that it'll fit into the yard without going through a turnout.
Train. Yeah. Did he say what he wanted you to do with your power?
No, he did not. Dispatch 1806 arrived in Grand Junction. Do you want me to dispose of the power anywhere?
You heard the call of 1806. I paused the voiceover there because I like to hear the sound of those engines. But anyways, so 1806 has come into the yard, and
3802 will be arriving. Do you have space?
there you heard dispatch call me to let me know that 1802 will be coming in. As I'm
affirmative, space in Grand Junction.
As
I'll let you know when he's on his way.
As I'm spotting the power unit of the train that just came in, it'll go into the siding there next to the other 2 locos that are sitting there in the siding. You heard dispatch give 3802 the clearance to come in to Grand Junction.
3802, you'll be
On
on track 1.
track 1. As I'm getting ready to spot 1806.
Grand Junction, 3802 is eastbound. He'll be coming in from the west, heading eastbound into Grand Junction Yard.
And there you heard the dispatcher call me to warn me that 3802 will be coming in. So as soon as I get this power unit spotted on the siding there, I need to prepare the track for 3802 to come into the yard. My plan is to bring 3802 into track 4, which the tracks are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4 from the front edge towards the back. And that was me switching the main line so that the track number 1 will now come into the station. I'm sorry, into the yard.
Train 566 at...
Glenn, is this switch for the main a snap switch or electric?
Right.
See the light by you? Okay, so I put one light on this, not okay. I'll be doing this for a while, which is great.
You see John is bringing 3802 into the yard now.
We got some stock cars we gotta take care of. I might ask you to stop right there.
What's going on now is there's livestock in the at the front of the train.
Let's go ahead and have you stop.
And you see I'm pointing to the feeding bin, the livestock area. The procedure is that when we have livestock, first of all, the livestock will always be the closest to the engine when the cars are loaded. So the rule on the railroad is that cattle can only be in the cars for a maximum of 27 hours. So the first thing the yard master always has to do is to get the cattle to the feeding area. And so I've just asked John to back the train back up. I wasn't aware that there was livestock, so I had him back the train up, and I'm actually going to have him spot those 6 livestock cars at the feeding area. So that's what we're doing right now. I had him divert from the coming into the yard to have him spot those 6 livestock cars so that we can get those cattle out of there right away.
Okay, good.
Now John's backing the 6 livestock cars down to the feeding station. And having placed the livestock cars at the feeding station, now he's going back to hook up with the rest of his train and bring it in on track number 4. Cleared the switch off of the main line, so now the track number, main line number 1 is clear.
Grand 3802. Are you clear of Grand Junction West Switch?
Affirmative.
10-4.
And there was dispatching calling to make sure that we were clear
So
of
dispatch to the
the
main,
mainline switch.
straight, is that snap?
Okay, you're good.
So now I'm spotting 3802 power unit.
Dispatch 560, departing Poland Tower, heading eastbound.
So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that little button, whichever corner it's in, and click the bell and send me comments. Let me know what you're thinking about what's going on. And yeah, this video today, I mean, it's a bunch of old geezers like me playing with trains. I mean, what could be better than that, right? It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it, and I hope you liked seeing what we're doing. And next time, maybe I'll do some more footage. I don't know. I'm trying to get over there every couple of weeks. He has operating sessions on every other Friday, and we're having a good time. A bunch of us. There's generally 5 or 6 of us at a time. So anyway, that's it for today. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time when we'll see what's going to happen.